think moving to Georgia was probably one of the hardest things I've ever done. But it's like the best thing I've ever did too.
I relate to that.
No, I'm awesome. I don't deal with bullshit ass people no more. Yeah. I'm not accepting one-sided relationships.
Booty hole brown girl.
No, you know what I'm saying? Like, you really could be fighting. The world's not built for a single mom.
Right. I feel like I'm finna get rich. We finna get rich.
Yeah.
What's up, checking in crew? Welcome to the studio in Atlanta. Welcome, y'all.
It doesn't get old.
Yeah.
I just look at the sign. We got a sign.
And the pink shirt is hitting.
It's legit. Like, legit.
Period.
Right, chick?
Yes. Say
Right,
that.
because you ready.
Y'all, so this is my friend, Neka. Neka was my very first friend when I came to the South. My very first friend. You know what I mean? Like, that's deep.
No, that's real when you've moved. Like, people don't understand. Like, when you moved out of state, that is real to meet somebody that you really like and can trust it in your place. Like,
yeah.
That's major.
Yeah. She, I remember, like, my car had broke. My car had broke. I moved 600 miles from home. My car broke down. I'm like, I don't know nobody. She's like, girl, we could carpool. And it was just like, we've been locked in since. Yeah. And then it's like, we got one of those friendships, like, we don't talk every day. But, like, if she need me or I need her, like,
I love that.
That's my,
That's it.
that's
I
my
love
friend. Like, hey, friend.
That's wrong as fuck. That's wrong as fuck. I
It
love
is.
that. Because life is not always life, like we always say. And when you get older, relationships different. That's different.
Yeah.
So I like that.
You need genuine people in your life.
And it's harder, I think, as you get older.
It is.
Do you feel like that? Y'all feel like that? I think it's like, because don't nobody like just be like, I want to be your friend. It's hard. It's hard to get true friends.
You gotta wonder if it's ulterior motive.
Right, because where did y'all meet?
We met at work.
American Homeship.
Yeah.
It's got to be work or something. You just lock in.
And that's exactly what it was. Look, she been there through a lot of my phases. I've been there through some of hers. So it's like, look, we done grew together.
Period.
Wrong with shit.
Period.
Where are you from?
Lynette, Alabama.
Okay. So you're not even from here.
I drove up here for this.
Look, I appreciate it.
So how far is that?
About an hour and 20 minutes.
That's a friend. Okay, friend. Girl, we can't give you the show for 30-minute drive.
Yeah.
Okay, friend. And on time. Okay.
And then look, and then business. You know what I mean? Because let's get started.
Yeah,
Tell everybody what you do.
Well, I have a lot of hats that I wear.
Period.
So, I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a boss to the bosses. My kids run their business, so I'm their boss.
Yes.
But they're the big bosses. So I do a lot. So I got everything.
Because let's rewind. Because like
she just said a lot.
let's rewind. Okay. So first of all, I brag on my friends, and I brag all the time about how you raise your kids to like be successful. Your son is how old?
He's 16.
16, and like owns his own business.
Yes.
Has a studio. Like, what's 16-year-old? I don't know a 16-year-old doing that.
Oh yeah, we loved healed parenting.
Yeah, ain't nobody fucking with my son.
What you said? Okay. Period. But but even like the beginning of what you say, you talked about yourself, and you wear many hats, so it's only right that your kid is a boss too.
Right.
Like I'm so here for that. Ooh, healed parenting.
Look,
it's refreshing.
I remember, I don't remember what we were doing, but I was at your house and Jay had picked some crab apples, and I don't even know how old he was then. But he wasn't even a teenager, and this young man was like doing business, like getting these apples, putting together these jars, selling this fruit, and it was selling. I'm like,
with vinegar and everything on it. Pickled crab apples.
Yes.
What?
It definitely starts young. I love that. Okay, so is that something you had to teach him? Have you always been like, this is what you're going to be a boss?
he just wanted to be a boss on his own, and I just followed the lead. So he always had something going on. Like even when he was young, he had a little lemonade stand.
Okay.
He'll set it up in his living room. He'll sell the lemonade to me.
Yeah, right.
I knew he was going to be some kind of business person, but
yeah.
I didn't know exactly what he was going to do. But right now he got a cake studio. When she said studio, it's a cake studio.
Yes.
So he baked like major cakes, weddings,
Yes.
birthdays, whatever. But he don't only just bake, he cook too. So he want to do like more like culinary.
Okay.
So he looking to come up this way too, and that's why he's so excited when he hears so.
That's lit.
Baking.
Yeah. And then he's not doing like baby cakes.
Yeah.
We're talking 2, 3, 4 tier cakes. Like
Yeah.
people are, they want this young man to cook them a cake for their wedding. That's big.
Wow.
Like your wedding cake.
Okay, so while he's doing all this, what are you doing?
On the back end, sending out invoices, making sure the payments being made.
She said back end. This boss conversation right here.
Making sure the
She said back end. Okay.
And I got my sister. And when I can't go, she going.
Yes.
Because, okay, first of all, let's talk about family and business.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Because it's hard to do. You can't work with everybody in your family.
Mm-hmm.
But when you get those solid ones, like, you know, if I call you and you come in,
Right.
like, that hit different.
No, that's topic all the time. Like that comes up in almost every podcast.
Yes.
We talk about like just the ups and downs and the strength of like trying to incorporate everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Especially like if you have a bigger family and everything. Right. You try with everyone.
Right.
And
I got a big family that I got a lot of sisters, but I know there's only 1 or 2 of them that I can call, and they're gonna be like, "What time?
Okay.
Yeah.
Where I need to be here? Where I need to do this."
So we said family, and then sisters is a whole nother conversation.
Yeah.
Women, working with women and y'all family.
Right. I got 7 sisters. 7 of them, and I got 2 of them that I can depend on.
Because
Wow.
where's my shirt at? Who got my shirt?
You know that's how it is. Oh my Lord, working with my sister.
Growing up
Yes.
with 7 females at one time, baby, I would have lost it.
Yeah.
But I bet, like, you can tell clearly there's a bond that's, like, you know, you can't even, like...
We all blended out different. We blended out different ways.
Right.
Yeah. When it's time to handle business, I know who to call.
Mm-hmm.
When it's time to party, I know who to call. When I want to talk a little bit, I know who to call.
Yeah.
So everybody serves a different purpose.
Okay. We haven't had her check in. You gotta check in.
Okay.
We messed up. We should have checked in the beginning. Girl, we got right to it. Where did we even start? But definitely check in. That's just like mentally, physically, wherever you're at. Just check in with us.
I'm excited and happy to be here.
Okay.
Good. What makes you like stay good?
Well, I do got I talked to a therapist. I got a lot of stuff that I have to do. So
Yeah. Ooh.
I look. They make my family make jokes out of it, but I like going and I tell everything and I tell everything I'm thinking about because not only do I have my son, I got 3 boys.
Okay.
Not only do I have my 3, my husband already had 5 kids, so we got like 8 kids all together. Because I have a son already.
Yeah.
So we got 8 kids, and I'm like I don't look at them as like step kids. They like my kids too.
Yeah.
So, and everybody got their own personality, everybody got their own way of thinking and how they act. We gotta learn how to adjust to everybody.
I talk to her about that all the time because like parenting is different.
Yeah.
It's different, especially when, like I said, you heal like parenting.
Right.
Like, you know, from an aspect of a boss and pushing your kids to try to do more instead of just like, and I'm not saying like mediocre or basic is something wrong with it,
Right.
but it's harder when you're teaching your kids to not be employees, to not, just like you said, the personalities are just different alone.
Everybody different.
Yes, and if you're not one of those parents to try to mold your kid to be what you want them to be and let them be free, you're gonna have to deal with that every single day.
Right.
Like I try to preach freedom all the time to my kids, and I have to also tell myself, you preach freedom. So that means when they doing this and you don't like it. My son asked one time a couple years ago to paint a nail, and I was like, "Shut up, Alexis." He said, "Paint the nail." You asked what color, and I was like, "Okay, what do you want to paint the nail?" And he got over it, but it was like, "Okay, we're painting now." It's different. It's so different, and it's hard because like I obviously can't talk to like we talk about stuff like the parenting, but from parent to another parent, that's why I said it's rare to have conversations with healed. You know, parents or people that are trying to raise healed children.
Right.
Different.
Just like speaking life into
It's
your
different.
kids. You know, it ain't always yelling and, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
At least, you know, I don't have kids, you know, but I have a goddaughter, and the way I talk to her, I don't yell at her. Like, now my tone, my tone's gonna change quickly, and she gonna look, you know. But I'm not yelling it. I was yelled at as a kid. I don't want to be yelled at.
My sister called me soft because I don't fuss at mine at all.
My mom says the same thing. She be like, she just texted me the other day, like, that's not like me. So I don't know where you got that from. Right. Talking about cleaning and making them slave and stuff. I'm like, girl, like, we don't do that over here. They got their chores and stuff, but dang, she wiping walls every weekend. They don't want to do that. We didn't want to do that.
Do you hear? Because why do I have to wash the walls?
And then wake you up in the morning on the weekend.
Same
gospel. Every time.
I can't watch cartoons first. I gotta get up and wash your walls. Cause what? No. And then you have multiple kids with businesses. Cause one of your daughters has a lash business, right?
Yes, she do lashes and nails.
Okay.
Oh, so she actually does them.
Yes. Like she got her clientele up. She do pretty good for herself too.
Yay.
So she's doing. I'm behind it, trying to make sure these people.
I know that.
Because she have people that are trying to take advantage of them still. Because they know their kids, but they don't want to meet Mama Bear.
Yeah. Well, that's why I was so interested in the conversation because it's different. I used to do hair growing up, and my mom, she was busy, like she raised 8 of us and everything, so she couldn't be like your position, you know, sitting behind me. And I stopped doing hair because of people really try kids, like really try. I mean, do your hair, don't want to pay you,
right?
Really would try kids.
Talking smart,
yay.
So like you get a smart message, you
see,
I got it. Like
I know that's smart.
Because why are you even conducting business like that with kids?
You know, how people try to because they think they can.
Yeah.
You know, get over. Everybody.
Those are people that are hurt and need to work on themselves.
Just don't even do business with anybody.
Yeah.
Because that's sick.
Just go.
Because they wouldn't pull that with somebody else.
And then you
how old is he?
16.
Yeah.
And my daughter's 16. We got 3 16-year-olds. So 3 16-year-olds. Everybody's teens except for my little 2.
Yeah.
They toddlers. But everybody else is teens. You know how they're teen faces.
Teens and toddlers.
Teens and toddlers.
Because them two young ones, they are.
At this point, it's a motivation of baby, you doing it, okay?
Yeah, I had to have some help mentally.
Yeah.
All that. Woo, no. So I did it for myself so I could keep being up for them. Because otherwise, I wasn't gonna keep on trucking, trying to handle everything. So I did, and I feel good about it, and it helped me.
Yeah.
You know, so
a lot of people don't know that could just be your issue alone. Being a mother. You know what I'm saying? Like, if a lot of mothers would just get therapy, it would be so much easier on the way, just as a helpmate. You know? Because I think about that all the time, and motherhood is probably the hardest job in the world. Right? It's hands down to me, it's the hardest job in the world. But to have a therapist, so you said your family, so you didn't come from people that believed in therapy or didn't even.
Well, not that I know of. I had a good childhood family life, so I think my mom was mentally stable.
Right.
So I never heard her talk about it or anything like that. So.
Which is common in our culture anyway.
Yeah.
I think the only reason I was in counseling, like, I don't know if I ever told you, but majority of my childhood from kindergarten to like high school.
Yeah.
But not because my family's like, but not because the family's like, oh, you've been through this and this and this, you need. No, the state was like, baby girl, you need to go talk to somebody because, baby, you're not okay. And I wasn't. Yeah.
That's different.
And I just wonder all the time, like, if I'd never had counseling or therapy, because I was going to my school counselor 3 times a week and an actual, like, therapist once a week. If I don't even know who I would be, Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I have no idea. And I feel great about that because I was able to witness that young, instead of being an adult and like, I got all these things that, which I still need to fix a lot, but
No, girl, you wouldn't have been able to function.
Girl, what?
How many people lose their minds and don't even know their mind is lost? As an adult, no. Yeah. It's so necessary. Even, I don't even think people are too far gone. Yeah. But it's go get some help. Yeah. Period. Yeah. Like, I think it just...
Life happens, Sometimes you just need a mental check. Like, let me just let this... And you can't tell everybody, like if I'm going through... I don't want to call you and tell you this where I'm at mentally. Because you can't talk to everybody you close with,
Oh, yeah. Therapist, what is it, like, non-biased and mutual, just don't even know you. Right. Yeah. Here for that. How long have you been going to therapy?
About a month now. So I just started. But
and you love it already.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
That's what I'm gonna ask you. Like your therapist?
Yes. I mean, her girl, I'm just telling her how I feel. She just listen and laugh.
Yes.
Because a lot of she probably think it's a joke, how I tell the story. But yeah, I like it.
Is your therapist black?
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
And I told
Next
her too, I was
question.
like, when I was looking, all of them was like, I ain't racist or nothing.
Yeah,
right.
I was looking for, and she a lady, and she black. So
Yeah,
I can talk how I want to talk. I don't got to try to put on no face.
So I understand,
Mhm.
you know,
So
that's.
I can just talk how I want to talk.
Yeah.
Be real with her. She don't know me. I don't know her. She ain't from my area. I don't know
Yeah,
her. So
yeah.
I just talk and tell her. That's what she went to school for, to be able to tell me what I need to do to keep going. So.
It's a safe space.
Mm-hmm.
I was having a conversation with somebody, I think like a week ago, we were talking about counseling. And I'm like, well, you can choose like a black therapist, and if the person was a person of color, and I'm like, why would you want to choose someone who can't relate to you?
Mm-hmm.
I was just curious to the thought process. Because if I'm going to talk, I need to be able to talk the way I talk.
Mm-hmm.
First, my ebonics, my slang, I don't have to break down to, if you don't know what shawty mean, you know what I mean? Like, I have to come in. It's a girl, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to do.
I think it depends on what you need it for.
Yeah.
Because I feel like certain traumas they just won't get. Anybody else won't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but I think like for basic stuff, or I wouldn't even say basic, but I think like
Stuff that ain't too bad.
yeah.
Like, I wouldn't say I had no trauma. It's just, I'm so easygoing and I hold a lot of stuff in.
Okay.
Like, when I should probably be yelling and screaming, but I don't. So I think it helped me more that way. Because I just hold everything in instead of like.
What did you do before your therapy? Like, what was your release?
Then call my sister, tell her she cuss about it for us, do whatever she gonna do.
Yeah.
And it still helped me because I ain't do nothing about it. She did.
Right.
So yeah, it helped me. I like going down there.
Yeah.
So I go down there, talk to her.
Mm-hmm.
I feel good when I leave. I'm ready to make some more invoices and plan some more events.
Yeah. Because we were just talking about social meters. And me, everything that I want to do from nursing or have done involves people.
Mm-hmm.
And I am not a social person.
Right.
Just never have been. So it's just like always when people see the podcast, they be like, I can't believe you're talking and sometimes I don't even know this. But even with parenting, it runs thin real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Like I told her I binge text where I text everybody back and then, okay, I'm not answering the phone, because I just it runs really fast, so to have a therapist girl, I'm gonna look into that as far as just talking to someone off the strength of I'm a mother.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I don't even want to talking, let alone now I gotta go in this room and deal with preteens and put on this, this face because it's it's not fair to them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's just a helpmate through parenting.
Yeah.
It's big.
Look, I can't wait to have some babies. Well, I can wait. Let me.
Right.
I can wait, but I do want.
Your time on the way.
I want my fair share of
Prince
babies.
gonna be mad.
What? Prince be jealous of
Yeah, that's how
my
they
god,
be.
baby.
That's how they be. Yeah.
Mhm.
Animals don't play that. Okay, so we gotta ask, girl. We gotta ask about SUKI Hana.
Did you see it, girl?
But did you hear? Okay, did you hear about her with YK?
No.
Okay,
No,
so you got.
I'm not. What you call it? I don't be on.
Oh, that's okay. Cause we'll get you up.
Look, we gonna get you
Okay.
We gonna get you
Look, they've been telling me about this all morning. And I don't know. What
So all that matters is SUKI Hana.
I know SUKI.
You know
I
about
don't
it.
know.
Okay. So that's all that matters.
Who the whole ground? Girl.
Yes. Okay.
I know.
So, but she's busy
Pause. Booty hole brown, girl.
That's right.
in sexy red.
Pound town.
Yeah.
I know.
Girl. Okay, so we gotta talk about her. But first, that she's really, for people that don't know, she's real explicit, always been very open about sex. But even in some podcasts recently, she's even said I just say stuff, just to be, whatever. And it shows.
Very so.
But YK Osiris, you know him. You know him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I know him, but yeah.
A lot of people say he's lame and light skinned, blah blah blah. He has a bad reputation of just doing anything, I guess, to be viral like her.
Yeah.
Same thing. Okay, so they're at an event. It's got other celebrities and everything. They all sitting around. SUKI, and then she's sitting with Funny Marco and some other people, other celebrities.
Okay.
So YKR says, now they're having some type of conversation. He walks over and tries to kiss her in her mouth.
They're flirting. They're flirting. Full on
Yes.
flirting. But
And I haven't seen a full clip of like leading into it or whatever, but regardless, it's super forced. Like he's forcing. At this point, he's grabbing her neck and like
what's that movie?
kisses her in the mouth.
Oh man.
It's just so many things to unpack here. But it's just like kissing her and forcing her. So now he's under fire. Like, of course, like celebrities do. He hurries up and apologizes and everything. But we had to get your take on it.
He wanted to go to Pound Town.
I think that's what it is. You know, like the weirdos that kiss strippers and stuff?
Ew! I'm sorry, let me not say
That's
that.
what I was-
I'm not judging.
No, but that's what I was thinking though. You know why? Because I be telling people in Texas, they don't know our strip clubs. Like back home, I don't know what they do anywhere else, but they be freaking in them strip clubs.
Yeah, they
so that's
do.
why you say that. Like they be freaking for real for something. Girl, yes. But it just gave me those type of vibes. Like you kissed her, and now she be talking about all that stuff.
That woman said she dookied on somebody's head and rubbed it in, like she farted in nigga's mouth. I'm like, what the? And you put your
She's eating booty.
She sure did.
huh? Cause
Eating
who
his
kissed?
ass. Eating his ass. That's her.
I mean,
That's the same girl.
That's her. That's
Why
her.
did you kiss her in her mouth?
why did you kiss her without her permission? Because that's the first thing first. I didn't tell
I
you to
just
kiss
been
me,
hearing
boy.
so many different things. I heard that like it was like a bet between them, or like it was like a flirt type of thing, like you ain't gonna actually do it type of thing. But then it looked real like she still was backing away. Like at that moment she changed her mind and she did. So,
Yeah.
you know?
Look, he wanted to go to Pound Town. He wanted his ass ate. Now, I don't know what y'all thought he came for, but that's what he wanted. That's what she said she do, and he wanted to see.
He's so young. He's 24 or something like that. He a
How old is she?
I don't know.
I don't know. She gotta be like mid-20s.
Nah, she gotta be in her 30s now.
You think so? I don't know.
Yeah, she got a lot of kids too.
I bet she do.
Yeah, she did. But nah, I wouldn't. I think like everybody thought they was gonna run to her. You know, oh my God, whatever. And I see some people did and stuff. But you know, some people was trying to use her past and what she be talking about.
That's
against
a lot
her.
of the comments I was seeing. They're like, you know, you portray yourself as this certain type of woman, and then when you get that attention, you know, you can't be mad. But at the end of the day, it's definitely still disrespectful. But
I don't care what I say, because like she said, some of that stuff she just be talking.
yeah,
She probably don't even do that.
Of course, ain't never the and that's what you know. Sister Soldiers came out and was like, if a girl walking around naked, you can't touch her, you can't, you know, so permission is permission. And I think like YK Osiris might be done.
Yeah.
He already been, who is he? But I think, no, for real, I think this is it for YK.
And then like after he did it, like he was trying to like dap up the other guys, and they were
Let's
like,
talk about
wow,
Let's talk about it.
like you nigga, you reaching, like you know what I mean?
Now,
You ain't just come and kiss that. That's how they was looking.
but my thing is I believe in like minding your business. But as a guy, would you have been like, okay, chill, like, all right, chill? I would have been like, all right, you know. But you could tell that they were kind of thrown off. But why they ain't stop him?
There was no stopping. We did it twice.
Would you have not said anything? I would have said something.
He
for real.
He would have got hit messing with me. Not even as a man. I would have reached back so far and yeah.
But then they would have said something to her.
Yeah.
It would have been a problem for her.
Yeah.
Like a lose-lose.
Suki, you said booty hole brown girl.
Do I think it's right? No. But do you should like have your guard up and be expecting that with the stuff you talk about? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Like sis, you need to be more prepared. A kiss, you need to be more prepared.
She
You know, she had days. And then she put out a whole bunch of stuff like I'm her, can't, you know, like speak up for myself.
Yeah.
Like
she definitely went.
That's why I said I think YK.
She deleted her Twitter. She's like, I
think YK about
violated. That's what she said. I feel violated. Which I mean, don't kiss me. Like don't. Even if I think you cute, still don't kiss me. I know where your mouth is.
Yeah, no.
Just like even if they had them, he don't want you to put them out of line.
And then he a little
boy, he looks
him. Remember he went on live and cried embarrassing and now I don't even
see him. And Meek Mill came and he was like, y'all cut the man some slack. Like he's young.
No. 24, I will kick my son ass. 24, my son 11, I'll kick his ass. 24 and grabbing women like that?
Yeah.
Nah, he would have to see me. Cause that's crazy. Nah.
Cause what? I would have smacked him. I ain't gonna lie.
Girl, we had to get your take because I was like, you think she don't know who Suki Honey is, girl? We gotta.
I know a little bit about Suki.
What?